Tough fought first set. Not that pretty always. But Federer has won it in the tiebreak. Let's go down to the ESPN studio.
Clijsters, by the way, said she would be open to using replay or shot spot to correct calls like that. Cliff?
Correct. Means we've got another convert.
You converted me with that one yesterday. I wasn't all for it. And after seeing what happened in that women's final, it's hard for me to say, Cliff, but I'm agreeing with you, big guy. It took that big a call in a Grand Slam final to get me to see the light, Cliff.
To agree with
coming
Cliff.
from you, exactly.
I think there are so many reasons to incorporate shot spot into how they do it in NFL. What's the big deal? Safin, 30-love, first game, second set, Federer winning the first in the tiebreak.
Safin's going to want to serve an awful lot better in set 2. He's only serving at 43% and broken twice. And I'm going to give that up to fatigue.
I'm going to give up some of that to Federer also, though, Mary, on the return. I think you're partly right, but I think has been proven in these big matches against big servers. Federer has an uncanny way of just not allowing himself to get aced. Kicking this one to the backhand. This time Federer steps in and hits the clean winner up the line.
Well, that looks tired to me.
Mm-hmm.
First game, second set, Marat Safin on the board, 1-0 Mel Washington at courtside.
Cliff, along with that great tennis that we saw in the first set, we also saw some sloppy tennis, and I think that's an indication of how the nerves affect even the best players in the world. If you take a look at the key match summary, look at the aces, and Patrick, and you guys have been talking about the lack of aces Safin has been hitting. That's because Roger Federer is such a good returner, has very good reach. You see the winners for Roger Federer, 15 winners. I think that was a big factor. But from courtside, one of the things I can notice is the change of pace on Federer's shots. Andre Agassi, when he was playing Safin, it was just a banging match. Both guys just pounding the ball. Completely different type of match out here. And I think that's one of the reasons why Safin, from down here, I can tell that he's mishitting a few balls. You know, Federer is hitting the big shots, but he's also incorporating the slice backhand just to throw that timing of Safin off. It's easier to hit a big shot off of a big shot than it is off of an off-pace shot.
Different better or different worse, Mel? From your perspective. 30-love.
Well, I think if you look at the spins and everything that Federer is putting on the ball, I think from his standpoint, that's exactly what he wants to do. I think Roger is trying to just throw off the timing a lot. Safin is a player that thrives on the pace and thrives on a lot of rhythm. So if you give him some junk balls, some higher balls, some pace, mix things up like that, you never give him the opportunity to get his rhythm.
Federer, Mary, serving even worse than Safin.
Yeah.
Look at, I mean, he's at 43%, but obviously doesn't rely as much on his serve as Safin does.
But he too, he looks a little flat to me. He's not moving. Sometimes he's just kind of striking the ball without getting to it enough.
I think it's just how much is at stake for these guys.
Yeah, I think it's. I agree. I think it's nerves, and I think they both say so afterwards. Look, it's a Grand Slam final. They both won one. Federer winning Wimbledon this year, and U.S. Open triumph over Pete Sampras in the final at the U.S. Open Championships at Flushing Meadow. And everybody looked at that when Safin just destroyed him in straight sets. Said this is the guy of the future. He is, by the way, talking about Safin, a great interviewee. He comes up with, the press love him because he's so natural and he's so open and fun in a lot of ways. That's the good side. The bad side, he's so unpredictable on the court. What was that he said? I didn't get it. Chair ump is Mike Morrissey. No.
30-50.
It's a strategic war out there. They've both won exactly the same number of points. The tiebreak in the first set decided it in favor of Federer. Now it's one game apiece, 30 all. You can see them feeling every point. Should I come in? Should I stay back? Can I just rally from the baseline?
Oh, the